Hi everyone, I'm live. I'm always super awkward when I first go live. I don't know why, but I always get a little awkward. And I have a little guest with me here, but I'm not going to show him until people are around. Let me see. I'm going to announce. Ooh. Let's see if I see people going in, coming in. Hi, thank you. Okay, so we're going to tell the peeps. We're going to tell the peeps on the Discord that I'm live. Oopsie. Okay, now I'm better. But let me show you my little guest. Say hi, sheep. Whoops. He's so annoyed that I have him here. And he's grabbing my headphones. Hey, Eeyore! Sheep is with me now because mommy went out. So he was really upset. He was crying. He was howling like a little wolf. So I have him with me. But he's so tiny, I have to take him in my arms for you to see him. Otherwise, he can't reach because he is a little tiny ball of fluff. He's having a hard day today, so he's going to be on the couch with me for a bit until he gets bored because he gets bored easily. Say hi, friends. Hi, everyone. Oh, hi, Audra. Who else is here? I am a bit of a disaster. Hi, Faye. Sheep says hi. Hi, Sharon. And caffeine. I don't know if I'm missing someone else. I had a bit of a mascara accident today, so my eye is a one of my eyes, my bad eye, which is this one, is a tad blurry. So if I don't see something, I'm not ignoring you. My eyes are just acting up. Oh, stop licking me! You're being annoying. Oh, he's cleaning himself, but instead he's cleaning my hand. I'm like, I don't need you to clean my hand, sheep. I don't need you to clean my hand. So, how is everybody today? I'm alone in the apartment. That's why I went live. um, Today it's Chile Day, so it's not actually our independence, but some people think it is. It's complicated. I'm going to talk about that later. But the thing is, we are celebrating my weird and ridiculous country today. And normally, when it's not, 2020 and everything's on fire, I would be at my aunt's house or at my cousins or, seeing family in person. And we would be at a barbecue or whatever, typical Chilean celebrations. Uh, but it's 2020. We're technically still quarantined, but mommy went out. She went to a friend's house. They're going to be social distancing, and she did get a permission to go out, but I didn't want to go with her because I didn't want to be like one more person in that space, because like it's like five people, and I think five people is the maximum number allowed or something like that. So I was like, no, you go out, I'll stay here, and I will hang out with my friends from the internet. Oh, yeah. I was looking like a pink potato before I put on my makeup, so the potato struggle is real. Yeah, so it's almost spring here. I mean, next week you'll have the fall equinox and we have the spring equinox. So the days are longer, the weather is warmer. I'm kind of regretting the decision of wearing a cardigan right now, but I wanted to be like properly Chilean for today. Um, and red is the yeah. I wasn't going to do red, white, and blue because we have the same flag colors as you do, and I didn't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. So I went for the color of the shirt of our national football, or as you call it, soccer team, because I'm a fan of football. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to wear red and a red lipstick, which is something I do every Chile Day, or we don't call it Chile Day. We call it 18 because it's the 18th, but it's not understandable for people who speak other languages. So I call it Chile Day, and I don't like to call it Independence Day because I was a history major in university, and that's inaccurate. So um, so yeah, it's a day for like people to be outside, and people go to like the country and open spaces and parks and stuff to fly kites and have a picnic, and they do barbecues, and people drink a lot, like they drink a lot. uh, so it's generally a fun day, but every activity that every city was organizing for today was obviously canceled due to, you know, everything. So now we're like social distance, hanging out with family or via Zoom, or like nothing that is usually done on this day is was done today. So I decided to celebrate in a different way. Oh, hi, Shahina. Yeah, here it's 4 because I'm an hour ahead of Eastern time now. Since we did, yes, it is. It's super fun. It's more fun when we win, and we haven't been doing that a lot lately, but it's fun anyway. Not fireworks. The fireworks day for us is New Year's, but now there's been this annoying tradition in which when there's a protest, people set off fireworks. When there's like bad shit happening on a sketchy neighborhood, people set up fireworks. But like the day we associate the holiday we associate with fireworks is New Year's. Yeah, the American one. Not here. Here it's very like amateur and stuff. Our national team has an amazing goalkeeper though. She is fabulous. However, the rest of the team, they have been a team for a really short time. And when we played against the Americans, we obviously lost, but we lost for a lot less goals than we were supposed to lose initially, than we thought we would, because our goalkeeper is amazing. So, yeah, she's the team. She's actually the captain of the team. So, but like, we don't have like a league or something like that. The league and the teams and stuff, it's more for the men's teams. And I do have a team that I follow, but I'm mad at them because they haven't been playing well. Anyway, they have been playing without an audience, obviously, and it hasn't been great. So, yeah. But internationally, well, the Brazilians, the Americans who are like gajillion time world champions, they are fabulous. Yikes. Oh, yeah, she's great. Yeah, poor sheep was upset is is upset every time there's a protest or whatever because people set off fireworks. And if you haven't seen him, he's here. That's you in the screen. That's you, sheep. Look at you. You're so cute. I'm so annoying. That's why sheep doesn't like me. He likes mommy better because she gives him food, she gives him treats, and he just chills with her and sleeps on the bed with her, and he just generally has a great time. Yeah, he's the tiniest. He is an old man, but he still looks like a little puppy, which is so cute. She would be like, I demand money and treats and like a spa day for myself or whatever. I'm a star. I have a manager. You need to speak to my manager. He wouldn't want to make a channel. He knows he's a star. Yeah, he's a tiny, 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 grumpy old man. Yeah, mommy is his manager, definitely. Even though she gets annoyed at him because he's like she's because he's like, mommy, I want to go to the bathroom. I want to go pee. And he wants to go pee a lot lately because he drinks a lot of water. Yeah, treats for sheep. And she's like, why do you have to go pee so much? It's so funny. And I'm like, because he's a dog. Dogs have to go pee, obviously. Like, come on, mommy. Yeah, he's very proud of who he is. He knows his worth, definitely. Yeah, a collab with Sheep, like he's an international superstar. He has a fan club. Like I can't just go and be like, "Hey, you want a collab?" No, I he's going to ask me to pay for it. So, oh, oh, poor baby. Yeah, he's like, I'm a tiny dog. I have a tiny bladder. It's obviously, yeah, like we're negotiating. We're negotiating. So, a few moments ago, before I was about to go live and I was setting up, by the way, I'm in my living room because I didn't want to leave Sheep alone. Um, he was standing in front of our front door, howling like a little wolf, like his entire body like it extends, and he's like, oh, like it. I feel bad for him, but at the same time, it's so funny um, because I don't think Mommy said goodbye to him. I told her to say goodbye to him, but I don't think she did. That was really rude of her. So now, instead of thinking that she's gone for a while, depending on what time curfew starts today, she's probably going to have to come back tomorrow morning. But we're not sure. Maybe she's going to be able to come back later. Depending on that, she's going to be out for a while. But she usually whines and cries and complains when mommy is gone for like 5 minutes. So there's a little shop behind our building where we buy a couple of groceries or bread or whatever. And when mommy goes to buy bread over there, she takes like 5 to 10 minutes. Like it's a very short trip. But Sheep cries and whines and howls like he's been abandoned forever. So um, now he thinks that mommy is gone for a short while. So he's upset because, like, why isn't mommy back yet? Like, why isn't she back yet? Yeah, I know, right? Like, I was shocked. I told her, say goodbye to your baby. Yeah, he was like, Mommy abandoned me. I am now a little Dickensian orphan. I've been sent to boarding school or something like that. So yeah, he was crying so much and so sad. So I brought him here for cuddles. But I'm obviously not a great replacement for mommy. So I'm not offended, but I'm a little offended that he loves mommy more. But mommy is great, so I understand. Yeah, we've had a curfew since April. So, and we also had curfew last year because of the protests. So it's like sadly part of life now. Yeah, he's a little drama king. I tangentially mentioned the curfew because it has to do with how long mommy is going to be out. Oh, you're sneezing. Sheep is sneezing. I don't know if you can hear him because I had to put headphones in because I have the window open for the balcony in case sheep wants to go to the bathroom, because that's his space to go to the bathroom when we can't actually take him out. Um, and since the window's open, there's a lot of noise because there's my annoying neighbor with his motorcycle. There's like the usual. Masks are mandatory here. The problem is people wear them incorrectly or they take them off, which is we're not going to talk about it. Poor sheep. Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. That's a no. That's a no for me, Chief. Like, I mean, people are going to be celebrating here. There, I can hear music and I can hear voices, and it's probably the same drunk people who were fighting on the little square near my building last night and wouldn't let me sleep. And one of them was coughing. I could hear them coughing. Um, but I know it's going to happen, but my family and I and my friends, we are avoiding going to huge events and stuff. Yeah, that's absolutely wrong. So like I don't know if you can hear like background noise. I try to avoid it because my neighbor also he listens to super loud music all year round. It's like the rest of the neighbors sleep. What is that? Um, yeah, that's the smart thing to do. And also, like we are my part of the city is getting out of quarantine on Monday, but and there are other parts of the city that are like a couple more stages ahead of us. But here's the thing: I'm not going to say our government is great. Our government sucks anyway, but they know they have an image to preserve. They know they have to look good with people. So there are parts of the country that have been out of quarantine for a while, and they were like fully reopened and everything, and they saw that people started misbehaving, and now they're like, okay, yeah, you're back on lockdown. Sorry, not sorry. So that that's something. Like, our government still freaking sucks, but at least they're doing something. And masks are mandatory in the whole country. So the problem is people not knowing how to use them, or using the incorrect ones, or using them incorrectly. Like, don't put the mask on your neck. What if someone sneezes and you get the thing on your neck, and then you put it in your mouth? That's how you get the Ronies, my friend. That's how you get the Ronies. Don't do that. Yeah, my social life has been entirely online since October of last year because protests. So yeah. Oh, masks are mandatory on public transportation here. If you get caught, you're fined. Oh yeah. So long as everything is like sanitized and there's social distancing and everything is like okay, I don't have a problem with that. But like, I wouldn't do a celebration in the time of this Rona either way. Yeah, there was a commercial on TV. I think it was Argentinian, and there was a part in which they were like talking about the country, and like how people take care of each other during the Ronies and whatever. And there was a person on the street, and there were other people who were like gathered in a party or whatever, and one of them was, and the person on the other side of the street was like, "Go the fuck home!" It was so funny because I think that was like government official campaign or something, and they had this guy going nuts like, "Go the fuck home!" They wouldn't do that type of ad in my country, even though people here swear like sailors. I don't swear in Spanish, but I don't swear in Spanish because my family has me covered. Everyone else swears. So, but yeah, every time I see people on the square hanging out, I feel like going on my balcony with like a megaphone, like, "Go the fuck home." Because seriously, what are you doing on the square? Like, it's not even fun. Like, you're fighting. What's so entertaining about fighting? Come on. Oh, that's so cute. I want one that has. I saw that one that has a unicorn cat, but it doesn't have. And like, the The mane of the unicorn cat has a rainbow in it, but it's adorable. I want it. I don't have money though. Oh no, the cat jumped super fast. I'm trying to. Yeah, the Ronies. I heard Audra say that the Ronies, and that's adorable. So yeah, that's. I don't know if she heard it from somewhere else, but that's an Audraism for like yeah. The thing with masks for me is some of them will try to smother me because the material is too like when I breathe they go like and the glasses thing, but I'm not going to complain outside about wearing one outside anyway. Like if I can see, I have mommy; she can guide me places. um, because I don't usually go out alone in general because yeah, my eyes are not that great, and I have been having more accidents than usual the last times I went out. So I don't go out. I don't go out alone, but I'm not going to complain about a mask. Like I know, I wore wearing mask for a while. So Cironis, yes, yeah, that's actually great. Oh, did you hear him sneeze? He's super sneezy, and also he's been having cough attacks super often recently, and trouble breathing. The poor thing is has bad lungs, so we're taking care of him. He's going to have a nap now. You're going to have a nap. He's going to have a nap, unless his sneezing wakes him up. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's so nice. That's a great idea. That would be great because the chat is super jumpy. How do I invite people? Or how? Oh, yeah, I have to put invite and copy. I'm going to do this. Bear with me, please. Okay. So I copied. I'm going to go. Oh no, I closed Discord instead of opening it. I am silly. Yep. I'm sorry I look super weird right now. Yeah, okay. Here I put the thingy on the Discord. Okay, now I have fixed the situation. I have heard about that. Oh, oh, it probably because tea has the best sayings always. Yeah, the Ronies is great. We we love it. I mean, my favorite tea thing is when she's like, "Shut up, Frank," because I am in a fandom where a character I hate name is Frank. Ooh, getting ready to film. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you're going to film. We love new content. I need to buy one or a cane. Probably a cane. Okay. Hi, you. Are you muted? I think you're
Yes,
muted.
sorry, I had myself muted. It's me.
Yay! It's a New.
I gotta set myself on there because it is like I think the plumber might be leaving, but as I said,
Hey, Gabby. I hadn't
I
seen
am a
Gabby.
pink potato right now.
A pink potato.
Potato, pink potato. This is, and it is indeed a very old Victoria's Secret love pink sweatshirt, complete
Ooh,
with Victoria's Secret love
throwback,
sweatpants because, or the pink
throwback.
sweatpants, because Pink made super comfortable cotton sweatpants and zip ups back in the day, aka the early 2000s.
Here, if someone, if
Yes, the
someone
author gets
had,
it.
yeah, here, if someone had, where is it? Oh, pink, yeah. Here, if someone had pink,
I like
top,
that. I said they're the sweatpants too, man. They're so comfortable. They used
yeah.
to make the campus sweatpants, and those are those sweatpants you see me wearing, the giant baggy ones. Those are the
Mm-hmm.
sweatpants I wear all the time because they have their drawstring is it's not elastic. You tie it and it's like a wide shoelace kind of is what it's
Mm-hmm.
like because it's just like a cotton cord and you just tie it at the length you want and it's so nice if you have fibromyalgia because like elastic is the devil.
Yeah. Here, if you had a pink hoodie or sweatpants or whatever, it meant that you were rich because you bought it in another country because it wasn't available here until Victoria's Secret went like wah, wah. So
Oh, yeah, no, like I don't buy their stuff anymore, and they did continue my comfortable sweatpants anyway. So
so
there's
yeah, like if I saw someone
plus they don't like
wearing
this.
wearing those clothes, it was like it's either fake or they're rich. Like it was one of the
Oh
two.
yeah,
It was knockoffs or they're rich.
you know, as a kid, I totally bought them to fit in with the cool kid crowd, so I could be popular. I
Yeah,
for
they're
sure was
comfortable
one
though.
of
They look
those
comfortable. Oh,
until I gave up and was like, I'm just going to wear whatever I want.
yeah.
There.
He was having a nap, and now he woke up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He
Okay, let's
woke
not
up.
the where you got off. Oh, Gabby, you go to work physically. I'm not sure where you were in chat. And they don't go out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
canes would make a great weapon, Sharon.
Oh yeah, elastics are so annoying. My they
Yeah, absolutely.
like I'm a little thick, especially on my bottom half. So pants and sweatpants and all that stuff, it's not super easily accessible here because sizing is ridiculous. Um, so I have to wear a lot of elasticated stuff and like elastic waistbands and stuff with like the elastic tie or whatever, and
Right,
they
because it's what's available to you.
yeah, they get bad so fast. So it's either that or leggings. Like I'm like dressed super nice up top with also with I can find available here. It's also kind of hard to not find stuff that doesn't look like a curtain. Like oh,
Oh my God, right?
why do they make those kind of designs for people? Like I'm not small at up here either. Like the girls are prominent, and if you put like a giant pattern there, it's a bit out of balance. Like I don't understand. The funniest thing is
I
a shirt I love. I have to say the design kind of looks like a curtain. However, it has cleavage, and the cleavage saves it.
Oh my God. Yes. It's just like, okay, that's the only redeeming thing about this top.
Like if
My
you
boots
have
look good.
like I have so many ugly patterned shirts that look great on me because they have great cleavage. And I'm like, okay, I'm willing to tolerate this because I look smashing. But yeah, cleavage is a savior. Seriously.
Yeah, Gabby, I can't do those. Like, they make me feel like I'm genuinely suffocating, like
Yeah,
I'm choking. I can't do turtlenecks either or
like
anything like that.
I do have turtlenecks and stuff, but super
They're so
close,
cute.
like super close shirts. Sometimes, depending on the design or the pattern or whatever, make me look a bit square. And I'm like, I don't know, they make like my head sit weird. I'm like, it's like my head sits weird on this. For
Right,
the
you're like,
reason,
I'm not
I
trying
mean,
to look like
yeah, I don't
I don't
try to
even
look
know.
like a floating head. Like I look a bit floating head. Like, sheep, what happened?
Oh no,
What?
sheep,
He's complaining. Why are you
you're
complaining?
complaining.
He went like, like no, but seriously, before I went live, he was like going ham. Like, where is mommy? She abandoned me forever.
Ow, where's my mommy?
Yeah, basically,
Like,
basically. And seriously, like it's so funny because he extends himself and he tries to look like a wolf howling at the moonlight and
like the wolf shirt, the iconic wolf shirt, but sheep. Oh my god, that should be your merch.
Yeah.
I like Feffy, I'm gonna bug you like every single week until you agreed for that to be your merch too.
Yeah,
Like I would
I
buy that in an
mean,
instant.
like I do have to have. I'm not going to catch sheep to take a
We can
picture of
commission
them,
Drew.
but I need to get money to commission Drew because Drew's amazing, like, and so talented, and all the designs are so cute. I love them so much. So
Oh
yeah,
my god,
artists
so
deserve
cute.
to get paid what they deserve, and the exchange rate for me fucks me up a bit because I'm not able to pay that many dollars. You know?
Yeah, no, I know. And then, cries and no income. You, me, and Mo. At the
Yeah,
very least.
yeah, pricing no income.
Oh,
Yeah.
good night, Tina. Thank you. Sheena's gonna DM you on Instagram, Feffy, and is saying good night because she's in London.
Oh, bye, Shahina.
Thank you
Have
so
a good
much for reminding
night.
people to like the live.
Yeah, everyone like this live. I hope you.
Sharon,
Yeah,
this is your meal
this is
ticket,
my
baby.
meal ticket. Yeah, I should have gotten into YouTube when this one was a puppy because like you think he's cute now.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
so cute when he was tiny. He was like this big. Mommy would carry him in a purse like a bougie lady. Like
Oh
it was
my
adorable. Like
god.
mommy was channeling her inner Paris Hilton with
I
the bag
love it.
and the tiny dog. Like it was
I
iconic.
totally had like a little play bag with a stuffed chihuahua, like
Oh my
for
god, yeah,
sure.
that's
Because who didn't
yeah,
want to be,
yeah,
Miss Hilton?
yeah. My best
Paris
friend,
and Nick.
yeah, my best friend who is in law school wants to have a Chihuahua to carry in her purse because Elle Woods had one,
Go with a
and
poodle,
she's
they're
a law
nicer.
student. Like she's brunette, and she doesn't like her hair when she goes blonde, but she can
Chihuahuas are
have
buttheads.
yeah.
I lived with one for 3 years,
Yeah.
and I
They
love her. I do, but she's a butthead.
yeah, they're so mean.
Yeah, no,
They're
like she's one
they're
of the nicest
cute, but
chihuahuas I've
they're
ever met.
mean.
But like she still is an asshole because she's definitely tried to bite me. Even though I'm one of her favorite people and the only person that can get her to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like I remember we were
She's one of the
walking
yappy nonstop
yeah.
ones.
We were walking down the street one day in the fancy neighborhood where my friend lives, you know. I remember I told you about Lomywood. Yeah. So and we saw like a tiny dog and it was a chihuahua and my friend was like, oh my god, he's so cute, and she went to say hi to him and the dog was like "Rah!" like the
Yep,
biggest baddest
yep.
growl the dog could master. The dog used on my friend like, I'm a big tough grumpy dog, I'm dangerous, don't come near me. Like this one.
Lori said her dog is half Chihuahua and he's moody as hell. And and then
Yeah,
Sharon, that like I'm glad, yeah, like Zoe, like I said, the one I lived with, she's really, really sweet until like she gets in these grumpy moods where she's just an asshole. And like Lori, like she just can be really moody.
yeah.
But like she's super
This,
sweet. Like
this
when I
little
go and
guy.
visit because she lives with my doggo, my Pibble, Hayes, with my
Oh,
ex. Yes, we're supposed to go see them next week. I'm excited. They also have our key cat there, Snickers, and then his sister also got two rats after I left, so I get to go
oh,
and hang out with them. But
that's so cute. My friend.
Vander, my doggo, stayed with them for a week when I went to rural Maine and just was in the middle of nowhere. And It was so funny. His mom and sister said that Xander would just sit there and watch them and make sure no one hurt them and just like sat
Oh,
there and like they gave each other kisses and
that's
like
so adorable.
I
Oh my
know,
God.
and he's like a 75-pound Doberman mix,
Big,
giving
big
kisses to these
dog,
tiny rats that are
big dogs
literally
are
smaller
so
than
sweet.
his head.
Big dogs are so sweet. Like my, I know I have told you before. My aunt had a pit bull. She is now sadly in doggy heaven. She passed
No.
away in January, and she looked a lot like Bo, but her coat
Yes,
was,
his looks a lot like Bo Bear. And like when he was
yeah.
on stream, I literally had to go text my ex and be like, "Hi, I need to see my dog." Like, because I was like, I love Bo because and he reminds me so much of Hayes. And I was like, yeah, I need to see my dog.
Yeah, like she looked so much like Bo, but her coat was slightly darker. But they had she had the same face. And I remember when I would go to my aunt's house and we would be having lunch, she would go and put her head on our legs so we would give him food. So we would give her food like I want treats. Give me treats.
Yep, yep, yep.
Because my abuelita when she was alive would give the dog stuff. So she would
Of
she would
course.
she would sneak her treats. So typical abuelita behavior.
Yeah, and then Sharon said, I have a dear friend who loves all animals and wanted to be a vet all her life. She's sadly allergic to everything except wee rodents. Mice and rats are
Oh,
her favorites. I
oh,
love,
I have a friend. I have
love.
a friend who has rats, and they're so cute.
They're adorable. That's
Their
why I'm
little
like, we
faces
have
are
mice
so.
in the garage, but I don't want to kill them because they're so adorable. So we've been doing like humane traps, and they just like it's just kind of like a raccoon trap where it like baits them with food and then keeps them in the middle in like a
Mhm.
little caged area. And out on the pimple, Lori, from the depths of hell developing. Lori, I'm sure I have one developing because I just started my period. So I'm sure the hormones
Oh,
are cooking one up.
I had one here that was gigantic. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. I
I mean,
remember you saying because you were like, I don't want to do makeup because this guy.
yeah, I'm growing. I told you, like I'm growing like an alien landed on my face, and now he has a colony here. Like won't leave me alone. Now it dried out. It got more tiny. It got easier to conceal.
Oh, Feffy, in the Discord, Gabby just said, "Does anyone have sexy romance books they can recommend me?" And I assume you're going to be all over that. Gabby, are you still in the
Gabby,
chat?
Gabby, are you still in the chat? You want to talk?
Because we can talk romance books. Feffy and I, after our one live stream, we literally talked for hours about romance
W-
books and telenovelas. It was amazing.
We talked until like sunrise.
We
Like
really did. It was
we
amazing.
we weren't live for that amount of hours, but we were talking for that amount of hours.
Right. It was so much fun. I had so much fun talking with you about that.
Also, like Gabby, if you're still in the chat, you can ask me. I have recommendations. You can also ask Annie. She also has amazing recommendations, and
Yeah.
she's my romance novel buddy. She understands me, and I'm super excited because some of the books she's been talking about are maybe going to be out of wait list for me on my app. Maybe. Usually
Mm.
it's the 19th where a lot of books are free on the app, and I can read them, and they are no longer on hold. But I'm still kind of like, I'm annoyed at waiting for books to be released. Like, why are they still on hold? So there's a part of me that kind of wants the Kindle thing, but the devil's website. But sadly,
Definitely.
a lot of authors I love very much and that don't usually get picked up by publishing companies because they're black or they're Latino or they're
Yep.
generally what they consider a minority. They don't get picked up by traditional publishing,
Yeah.
or they get treated like crap by
Yes.
the publishing
It's
company.
horrible.
So they end up self-publishing on the devil's website. I can't be like, oh no,
Haha,
I'm
speak of the devil, Ani just replied to Gabby. I
yay!
love
I
it. And
love
it
it.
was with the eye emoji. Hey,
Recommendation.
Christine in real life, welcome. Also, Sharon said, rats are so much fun to play with. They're fast though, so you either need a corral or pay 100% attention, which is facts.
Yeah.
And then also said that she found all the subtopics in Discord. I'm glad that you've been loving it and posting. We love having you there.
Yay! That's so great. Like, as I
Also,
know, sometimes Discord can get a bit
William
overwhelming.
is the cutest kitty who is on the
Yeah.
screen right now with his cute little mustache.
Yeah. Like, I know sometimes it can get overwhelming, but and I have to say, I don't read all the channels because not all of them are relevant to me. But I try to read as much as I can, and at first it was a little bit overwhelming, but then I was like, it's kind of like message boards.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
is a lot on there, and it can be very overwhelming, especially when you're getting used to it. Like when I have low spoons, I turtle in some of the like channels I have to ignore. Like you haven't seen me comment in makeup challenges or slay day because I like want to tell everyone they're beautiful.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I like have to turtle
I'm
out
usually
until I can pay attention and respond to everybody.
Right. I have to say, I'm more of a reactor than I am a commenter. Like, I always try to react and put an emoji in everyone's
Yeah,
comment.
yeah. I try to react too
I try
if
to
I'm
make
not
sure
gonna.
people know that I saw them.
Yes,
By the way,
yeah.
this look, my eyeshadow, like, I don't think you can see her, like, you can see it, but um,
It's so
again,
pretty. I love it.
guess what? It's the dry palette. You know me. Uh, but
Shocker.
the dry palette has so many good color combinations for fall looks. So today I did the Aspen one because I was like, yeah, so the orange works well, and obviously Chaga, the goldy shade, which is so fabulous and one of my favorites. And I'm already sad that that's probably the only pan of it I'm going to have anymore. But I was like, this should work. And obviously the red lip for Chile Day and to combine with my cardigan.
Of course. Oh, and before I forget, Fefi, my mama was a humongous reader and fan of romance novels, and she has a bunch
Ooh.
of old paperbacks at their house. So next time I go home to Cincinnati, what I want to do is like possibly live stream with you or something, and we
Yeah.
can look at the funny titles and covers and
Oh
stuff
my God. Yeah,
and see if
because
you recognize anything. But like that just popped into my head. But she
like,
literally has like shelves and shelves.
yeah, she probably has a whole bunch of like super old, like,
They're like the old Fabio covers
yeah,
with like
yeah.
the shirtless dude with the long hair.
Yeah, like, I mean, there are still those kind of covers And actually, like in the Smart Beaches Trashy Books blog,
Mhm.
there's a section that is called Cover Snark, in which the members of the bloggers that work on that website make fun of covers, and some
Oh
of
my
them
god.
are absolutely ridiculous. Like they're
Yes.
so like,
Feffy
but
Eeyore collab trashing trashy book covers. It's
yeah,
happening.
yeah. I like that. That's the dream. Like,
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this. But yeah,
yeah,
Christine, you are not the only one who's overwhelmed on Discord. It is quite
uh,
a lot. And it's totally okay to like just mark some channels red or just like skim through them or like whatever you feel comfortable with. There's also something, I don't know if you have been on Discord previously, but there's also something called a mute function. So you can mute the notifications for like entire channels or even mute an entire Discord. Or like, so if you want to like skip notifications for when you go to bed, you can say mute this Discord for 8 hours, and then you'll get notifications again
I
when
had
you
to.
wake up in the morning.
I had to mute. I had to mute the whole the whole Discord because I was trying to not be on my phone that much.
Valid.
And my thing is like there's something I don't know if it's an ADHD thing, but the moment I hear a notification sound,
I want to look at it.
my brain goes there immediately. I'm like, maybe it's something urgent. Maybe I need to read. Like, you
That's
know.
me. I feel that.
So now now I have it muted, but when I go on the Discord, I see that I have like the new mentions thing, or but usually the new mentions thing is that there's been a new video or live update. So I'm not that bothered by that.
Oh, and Lori, I would say you're a part of LGG. We're just talking about the Discord specifically. Um, we are right now, it's been moderator invite only just because we had some problems with racist people making
Yeah.
unnecessary racist drama in the server.
Yeah.
Um, oh, okay, you do. Like if you would like to join, like if you want to send, I don't know if you're following any of us, like me or Feffy, Lisa or Emily Han on Instagram. But if you want to like shoot one of us a message, we can try and get you in there. Because I know you've been commenting for a while and we've seen you in here. So I think like we'd be comfortable adding you. I don't want to speak for all the moderators, obviously, because I am just one person. But I know we've seen you commenting in. Okay, and like that's also okay if you don't want to join. I know.
Yeah.
That's also completely valid and why some people have just either lurkers or like hopped in the server and then we're just like, wow, this is a lot, and then never came in
Yeah. Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Which is so valid because social media does take up a lot of time in
Yeah.
general.
Yeah. Social media is it's a thing. It's a thing. So yeah, I have been ignoring Twitter because
Yep, same,
my
same.
Twitter, like it's fandom Twitter, but all the shows
Ani,
are.
welcome. Ani's here.
Hi Annie. I was talking about you because you're
We
my
were
bubble buddy.
right.
So like the thing right now is like all the shows are on hiatus or they're on like streaming services that I don't have or whatever. Like if everyone is talking about something that it's on Amazon Prime, I don't have that. So or like HBO stuff. I usually watch HBO stuff after it's had a few seasons and it hasn't gotten canceled and all my friends like it or whatever. But I don't just jump in with everyone. But
I'm laughing at Sharon. Twitter has Gideon. I pet that dog, so I stay. Which I'm still on Twitter.
oh
I just
yeah,
don't like to like visit the site often because it stresses me out generally.
I
Or it
love it.
makes me really happy and laugh a lot. There's like no in between. It's
Yeah.
either I'm severely pissed off, depressed, and then like crying very soon, or
So
like happy, it's animals and memes and laughing.
yeah.
There doesn't
So
seem to
the
be an
thing
in
for
between.
me right now is since no one is talking about fandom stuff or like fan stuff, like I would have to say like 80% of the people I follow on Twitter are American. So everyone's talking about American politics and that's a no for me. Like I
Like,
know
I don't want
I
to see the orange turnip. Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah, and also like I have him blocked. Like he can block anyone, but I can block
Same,
him. Yeah. I have him blocked.
same.
So when people like quote tweet him to sound smart or whatever, I'm like, stop giving him attention. You can be funny on your own
It's
tweet.
what he wants. It's why
Yeah,
he spent 4 years on fucking Twitter.
yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to avoid the thing, and I think all November I'm going to delete the app.
Oh,
Like
that's smart, Ani.
I'm
I
just
just like saving things because
like
I'm fall into
I'm
the trap.
I'm just going to have no Twitter for all of November, just in case,
Also smart.
because October is probably going to be kind of a rough month in here because it's the 1 year anniversary of the protest. Um, and people have been promising that that the protests are going to start again, and obviously the government didn't react well the first time, so obviously they're not going to react well the second time. So I have to say I'm scared. And during the protest I was like, my blood pressure was through the roof, and I'm a person who usually has low blood pressure, so it's rare. I was super
I feel
anxious.
this.
I had to have my phone turned off all night. I forbid mommy from turning on the TV to what from watching the news first thing in the morning. It was a mess.
Yeah, dude,
So
I can't do that like even now, honestly. Like
like what's going to happen in October, possibly plus the American election, like I can't do it. I'm going like I know it's like you can't avoid it because you are like a citizen of the world. I know.
it's like
I'm
I'm not avoiding it. I'm just choosing at the
like
times in which I digest it so I'm not overwhelmed and completely depressed and bawling my eyes out all the time.
yeah, I'm like
Ta-da!
I have depression and anxiety and ADHD. So like
Same.
that's not going to that's not going to work out well for me. It's not
Right.
going to so I'm going to take that and actually when the conventions happened, I was like, if you are going to be posting orange disaster on my timeline, I'm deleting Twitter for a week and you're going to see me next week. I'm sorry. Like, and I deleted Twitter for a week, and I was super happy just being on live with my LGG peeps and on the Discord. And actually, that's why I don't go on the politics Discord, because they remind me too much of my country's politics, and I get double depressed. I can't do it.
Yeah, Christine. And that's why I said feel free to just mute some channels like politics on Discord, just like Feffy said. because it can't be overwhelming. And that's what I'm talking about, is just like that's like one channel where I choose, like I have to be in like the right headspace to enter into that channel so I can digest that information.
Yeah. And at first, I was feeling really bad for not being.
Sharon, I'm sorry you're also still dealing with that with Instagram and the unfollowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And Christine,
fun.
I'm glad you understand what I mean, because like I know not everybody has a delicate brain chemistry like I do necessarily. And I don't even
Yeah,
necessarily if you want to call it delicate, but
yeah,
like I said, I like Fefi said, I have, anxiety and depression too, and it's a lot when you're seeing really graphic, violent, or sad images slash text all the time, just in your face.
yeah.
And
Like
then
on
on top
Instagram,
of being a sensitive
see-
person, it's just not something I can handle 24/7,
yeah,
or like
on
Fefi said,
Instagram,
right
I
in the
see a lot of
morning.
information, and like I try to read and share information, but when it's like graphic content, blah 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 blah, like I know I'm not going to share that because it's going to re-traumatize someone. I don't want to be responsible for that. I don't want to
Yeah,
like for example, black people are already know what's happening. They don't need someone going like, oh look what happened the other day. No, they already
right.
know.
Like
I don't
images
want
of violence against Black people and Black death, all that does is bring more trauma. Like all like
yeah,
retweeting that stuff, reposting it, all it does is bring more trauma. Like,
yeah, I
eh,
never I never do that. Like I know there are
oh
people
yeah,
on Twitter who want to be like, oh my god, I can't believe this is so terrible. Like if you can't believe, you haven't been paying attention, first of all.
right.
And second of all, like you follow black people. Black people probably follow you. You have a responsibility to be a safe to be a safe space for them. So
Correct.
I'm very strict about not sharing things that might be re-traumatizing. And I also try to be very responsible with my language as well, even though sometimes I get a bit mixed up because I'm bilingual, but I'm also trying to be very responsible with that as well.
Yeah, like, and it was, and then like I'm also learning new things from LGG all the time.
Yeah.
That was me, Sharon. Sorry, the plumber here, he dropped a wrench or something and it went ding ding ding. That's why I muted myself.
Yeah.
But but yeah, that's also why we require spoilers tags. So those
Yeah.
are like the blacked out boxes in Discord. Those are spoiler tags to cover
Yeah.
things that are potentially triggering and
Yeah.
require trigger warnings and content warnings. And we take those things seriously and mean
Yeah.
that at its core
Yeah.
word and the original meaning of trigger warning and
Hmm.
content warning.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
no sarcasm.
Sheep,
Um,
sheep can't make can't do the dishes because he can't
he's too
reach the
tiny.
sink. He can't reach the sink. He's a little tiny thing with little tiny legs, so he's like, like he can't reach. He hasn't tried to climb on things lately. I mean, he tries. He never succeeds because he's so tiny. But he hasn't tried lately because probably his little legs are tired now that he's an old man. You saw him the other day. He was waddling. He doesn't walk anymore. He waddles, which is
It's
adorable. But
seriously the cutest thing, y'all. Like he just goes like a little bit sideways and then waddles a little bit too, and then his little tail wags, and it's the cutest thing in the world.
his tail is always wagging.
He's
Like you
not
saw.
only the cutest thing in the butt
I
of the
don't know if
world,
you saw.
he's the
I don't
cutest
know.
thing in the world.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the sheep Marco Polos that I sent today, but he was like being sad, but also when I would talk to him, he would wag his tail, and it's so cute because he goes like this. He might have penguin ancestors.
Or even better, puffins.
Puffins! They're so cute. Or it could be like,
Because puppies in Chile.
I have
Uh,
my little guy. This is the penguin from the south. They're
so
super,
cute.
they're super soft. This is from Punta Arenas. It's a souvenir that my friend got me when she went to the south. And the funny thing is, I can put this guy next to Sheep, and Sheep is not going to do anything to it.
It's
Like,
Latoya! Oh no, I hope you can decompress with us. She said it's been an
hi,
afternoon.
Toya.
Sorry for that jingling.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you can have fun with us. Oh wow, there's an ambulance or the police or a fire truck. I don't know because I can't see. I only heard the sirens. And next to my apartment, there's a service station. And in the service station, the guys who work there have adopted two stray dogs from the street, and they bought them little coats to wear during the winter and stuff. And they greet everyone who goes uh, to get gas there and everything. And sometimes they run after the cars because dogs, they like to run after cars. But the funniest thing is that every time there's something with a siren, usually a fire truck, uh, they go and stand on the side of the street, and they go like, oh, they try to imitate the siren.
That's adorable.
They're
They're
so
helping.
cute.
They're helping.
Yeah. Yeah, doggy coats are adorable, but she won't let me put one on him. Well, now he's fluffy, so he doesn't need one. He's probably going to have a haircut soon. Sheep is going to have to get sheared soon because summer is coming up and the weather has been fairly warm, and the poor thing gets overheated. So,
You need the quarantine cut like all of us.
oh, and Toya didn't haven't seen Sheep. Hi, Toya. I'm sorry you had a bad day.
Yay, and Lisa just finished work.
Yay! I'm glad. Now it's Friday, we can party. I'm supposed to, I was supposed to be partying today, but it didn't happen. Mommy is having, oh, I didn't tell you. Mommy went out, obviously. She went to a friend's house. She used to work with her at the ER, and they're having barbecue and they're having empanadas. But here's the thing, they are not having mommy's famous empanadas because the friend got store bought empanadas and refused. Like, that was a
Quelle
bad
horreur.
that was a bad decision because mommy's famous empanadas are amazing. But mommy was like, whatever, you do you. Are you going to have booze? Okay. Uh, yeah. LGG party. Lisa, I left the link in the description, in the Discord, in case you want to join. Oh, Eeyore went away. What happened? Yours Wi-Fi is probably misbehaving. What happened? Oh, I need to add you again.
Hi. Okay, there. Cool. I was like, oh no, what did I do? I was
Did
trying
you
to.
get?
Here we go.
Did El Wi-Fi mistreat you?
I did not. What was gonna do?
Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, like Spaniards, instead of saying Wi-Fi, they say Wi-Fi. So it's our joke that El Wi-Fi, you know?
Hello!
Oh,
It's
hi,
a tiny
Ginger.
horse.
Hi, Ginger.
Hey, girlfriend. I figured we would come say hello since I'm on my phone and have connection.
Yay, tiny horse. Shoot, come look at
Tiny horse, tiny
look,
horse.
look at tiny horse. He's so annoyed with
Cute
me.
animal, cute animals. And
It's a
the
cute,
chickens are yelling at me.
it's a cute
That's
animal,
duochrome
Poppy.
chicken for anyone that hasn't seen Francesca.
Are they still acting like divas?
And look,
Like,
maybe I can get the detail on how fuzzy she is.
oh, she is fuzzy.
She's really fuzzy. She's getting her winter coat. And she also has tiny little feathers on her feet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Lisa
wait.
loves
So here's
Francesca.
how
She
big
loves
my hand is compared to her hoof. And of course, she wants to keep lifting
wow.
it because I think she thinks I'm asking for a trick. But like, my hand is like literally 4 of her hooves.
Oh, wow.
I do have big hands, to be fair, but and then look how fuzzy her
Horse.
butt is.
The tiny
And then
horse.
her cute fuzzy little legs. She's just adorable.
I love
She's
her.
giving me
She's
grumpy
so
mayor face
cute.
right now.
I love the other day when you were with Sander and she was like, "You going to give me food or what?" She was trying to be all looming and imposing, but she's a tiny horse.
She does have sneakers too. I can get the sneakers and show you.
Oh, that's
That's
so
really cool for Sharon. Plant biology. I did animal science. Toya,
cute.
she isn't
Oh,
eating grass, but she is wearing a Hi, Xander. Oh, thank you, buddy. She's wearing a grazing muzzle
so she doesn't have a lot of grass because that's a
because
that's a
many
treat.
horses and ponies and even horses can just get really fat easily on grass because it has a lot of sugar and carbs, which surprises a lot of people that grass can be really bad for horses in excess. Some horses actually can't even eat grass, period. And we put them
Wow.
on what are called dry lots. So
Mm,
it'll just be like sand or dirt. So like arena sand or something. So they have like some
I
comfort,
I didn't
but
know
they
that
still
some
have
horses couldn't eat
yeah,
grass
they'll
at
still have
all.
access to hay and everything to in order to graze and have plenty of water. But it's so they can have exercise, but it's usually only done for medical conditions or horses that are just really sensitive to grass and high carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here are the chickens that are yelling at me.
the
This is duochrome
chicken.
chicken.
They're like, let
Say
us
hi.
out.
This is duochrome chicken. And I'm like, let me see if I can get the green. Here, my girlfriend. We have 4 chickens in
Duochrome,
total. Come here. Here, my girlfriend.
duochrome.
Can we get the green? Can we get the green? But she is
They're being,
black green
they're,
duochrome.
they're, they're being really vocal
She's
today.
looking really red right now because it is currently uh, sunset hour here. But she's a
Oh,
beautiful chicken.
oh,
Yeah,
it's
they're
so
both looking really red, but
it's
she's
so
really
annoying.
mean.
It's so annoying that the sun goes out so
They're
early.
yelling at me for treats. They also will follow me.
I'm starting
Chick,
to
chick,
get
chicken.
what did
Chick, chick,
Lori?
chicken.
I must have been, yeah, same, Lori.
Chick, chick, chicken. Oh, and there goes the other one. Oh, she's like, if she goes running, they follow. It's really funny. She's a fast little sucker. But there they go.
Oh, that's so funny.
And another fuzzy butt.
What
I
was
had
I
to
what,
come
what
show
was
off
I
the cute
going
butt.
to say? Oh wow, ADHD brain is getting me. I was going to
And
say
tiny
something.
cute ears.
And I completely forgot. Like I was going to say something like a minute ago. And now I can remember. That's great. Oh yeah,
Xander is
now
offended that I did not show him. This is my doggo.
oh,
Say hi, babe.
hi, little doggo.
Hey, you Jason.
He's so
He's different.
cute.
Oh,
I love his
did you hear him grumble at me? That was the man.
eyebrows.
He always has opinions for me,
Man, why?
don't you?
I love his
You always
eyebrows.
have opinions. Oh,
I
and I'm
love his
getting the good spot, so we're
eyebrows.
getting the goofy face.
I love his eyebrows so much.
Yes,
I love dog. I
he
love
has
dog food.
eyebrows and Dorito ears like Tease Ray Ray.
Oh
If I can get
yeah,
the word,
Ray Ray is so
I can't get.
adorable. I love her. I
Oh yeah,
love her.
Ray Ray is so cute.
Yeah, she's the best. Everyone has the cutest pets in LGG, and some of our favorite creators as well. Like,
Oh my gosh,
they have really
adorable.
cute pets.
I was in Angelica Niki's chat
Oh, I missed it.
today, and it was so cute because Sharon showed me the emojis she has for her happy clown membership. Is what she calls it for her
Oh,
YouTube channel. I love it so much.
that's
Hysterical.
amazing. Yeah, I
And
love that she wrote
she
herself
has
a happy
cute
now.
little emojis of each of her pets. So Simla, Tesla, and I think it's Kimla is the third one. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's her three pets. So her two kitties and her boxer, and she has
Oh,
emojis of each of them on YouTube for people who join. It's so cute.
her dog is so funny. Like every time he comes on screen, he's like offended that she's not paying attention to him. He's like, "Mom, I want
Literally,
attention."
Xander.
Yeah.
He puts his. We actually, it was so funny. Oh yes, Kringla. Thank you. Yeah, Christine. Like everybody has the cutest pets. The pets channel is the best.
Oh, I'm
Oh
so
yeah, that
sad.
was the best live. It was
I'm
so fantastic.
so sad I missed it because I'm a member of Green Gang.
Right?
I have like
Okay. Now I'm
I
back. I
legit
can look at the
have
chat.
like a couple of greens. Like it's bad. I have so few greens. It's annoying. Like
Oh, and Toya, you're so sweet. I am a wealth of knowledge about animals, and that is mostly because I've been obsessed with them my entire life. That's the running joke. I'm looking for the sneakers right now. I'm looking for Ginger's sneakers. Here we go. Here we go, folks. We've got the sneakers in hand.
Yay!
All
Let's
right, y'all.
see.
These are her
Oh,
sneakers.
those are adorable.
They are
They are so.
fantastic. Sorry, I'm like,
I mean,
but they
with
are
those sneakers, she's literally a
rainbow.
My Little Pony. Like,
My little pony, my little pony.
yeah,
But yeah, they're blue
I,
ribbon and rainbow,
I
and
love.
they are literally Build-A-Bear.
Oh,
But a lot of people with mini horses go to Build-A-Bear and get sneakers for their mini horses.
that's amazing.
Right? She also has dog booties. These are her other ones that are more utilitarian.
Sherlock Holmes and the Hunt for the Rainbow Pony sneakers.
She has those for
That's
hiking and those
so
are for fashion.
funny. That's
And I'm like,
adorable.
I'm gonna mute myself and turn off my cam. And now there's a fucking
Yeah,
garbage truck. I'm gonna mute myself and turn off my cam, and I'm gonna go inside and be at my desk.
yeah.
PR.
Fun fact. Fun fact. I love My Little Pony, and I was actually into the newer one as well, but I got out of the fandom because it's very creepy dude inundated. So I was like, okay, bye. I'm just going to watch the show with my little cousins when I babysit him. So yeah, but I'm jealous of those sneakers. Like I don't have sneakers that cute. I wish I had sneakers that are that cute. Yeah, the brownies suck. Like I'm personally annoyed that I couldn't be in it anymore, but I'm legit more annoyed for parents and kids that wanted to like be chilling out on their first fandom and now they can't. Care Bears, yeah. When I was
Just
little, I
kidding.
would
We're
watch
going
the
back
Care
to Ginger,
Bears.
for example. But Toya asked how Ginger stays warm in the winter. So I wish I had kind of like had shown gone to my phone and shown close-ups like before she
Oh,
was super
let
fuzzy,
me answer
but
Christine's
she
question.
starts getting really, really fuzzy.
Christine, brownies
Oh, quit running away.
are grown as men who are into My Little Pony and they make everything creepy and bleh. So yeah, we don't like
Just
them.
be right there for me. But yeah, so these are, I'm sorry, I'll stop petting you, but I'll just show it. But she's very fuzzy right now, and she's getting fuzzier and fuzzier in order to keep
Ooh,
herself in winter.
she's
And
so
she's also fat
funny.
right now. She should not be this heavy. It's not good on their joints. But, we're working on that. We're
Yeah.
hoping we're mildly concerned that she is pregnant, but we're really hoping not because as much as like another cute tiny horse would be great, it would be fantastic. A foal would be so cute. I won't lie though.
A tiny horse.
A tinier tiny horse.
That's
A
adorable.
micro horse.
Uh, yeah, a micro horse.
All right. We're gonna fight with the softbox now. I'm trying to figure out if I should like paint my
Oh,
nails. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, there.
yay, Olga! I'm so glad you finished filming. Go you!
Yay,
Woohoo!
we were talking about Pibbles and Bo Bear, and I figured you were filming because you did not pop in to talk about Bo Bear.
Yeah, we were talking about how much we love Bo and how my
During
aunt,
Bo's stream,
yeah,
aka where you swatched all the beautiful things,
yeah,
I we were I literally like picked up my phone and texted my ex. I was like, "Hello, I need to see my dog," and that is my Pibble Haze because she looked so much like Bo, and I was like, "I
yeah,
love him. I miss my dog."
yeah, and my auntie's late pitbull. She also looked a lot like Bo, but she was a darker color. But otherwise, she was always up to some shit like Bo is. So
Oh yeah, Toya, you don't want to know.
yeah,
Just know that they're men and they're
yeah,
creepy.
yeah, and they're creepy, and
And that like kind of should sum it up.
yeah, and I believe some of them actually got sued by
Oh, by like,
was it
because are they owned by like Hasbro or something?
I think they got sued by Hasbro because they have. I'm not. I mean, look, I'm not going to expand or be super like specific about it, just in case, because I don't want to make this unsafe for anyone. But I'm going to be like super general terms. Like, they were misrepresenting a character on the series in a very creepy, gross, inappropriate way. And Hasbro, which owns the rights for My Little Pony, found out about that, and they were like, "Oh hell no, this is for children!" So they sued people because of that. So imagine how gross that must have been for like a company to get involved.
Right, so you're like Adrian's like walks into the room. Hey Dan, we have something called bronies now. Like, like imagine having that conversation in like a corporate setting.
Yeah,
Toy, I'm dying. Imagine you so gross you get sued by a toy company.
yeah,
Oh, that's rough,
yeah.
Lisa.
For real. The comments are coming up a bit delayed on for me.
I'm
I don't know.
dying. Sherlock Holmes with
Yeah.
your softbox mystery.
Ooh, Lisa, why did you do that to yourself?
That's rough. Although, I did like I never really knew anything about Ted Bundy or like what he did. Um, but I do like my dad has an Amazon Prime account and I have the password, so I get to watch Amazon Prime. But I'm like, but I don't give him my money, but they get the views. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I don't
mean,
know. But it has things that make me happy.
yeah,
And when you're depressed, that's
I'm
important.
not I'm
But they
personally not
had
a,
a documentary that was based on it was all about the survivors and the victims and his long-term girlfriend who spoke for the very first time. So that was the reason I chose to watch it, because it was all about the people that he hurt, not about him. So that
yeah,
was nice. And even his brother, actually, his little brother even appeared.
yeah,
It
I'm
was
not a,
really interesting.
yeah, I'm not a super true crime kind of person. Like, my true crime
Yeah.
is my flavor, so to speak, of true crime is scams. Like,
Yeah, I like forensics really fascinates
like
me, and
I
true crime does. I'm
yeah.
not really sure why. Like, I think maybe it's part to do with like having a
Oh,
shitty sperm donor and like having someone grown up with someone who's narcissistic and abusive. So like I want to understand it. I don't
yeah.
know. Oh, you know what? Let me get the name of it. Sorry, that.
Yeah, when I watch true crime documentary, I watch about scams because, like, I mean, stuff about scams is very like, okay, I'm sad that happened to the people who got scammed, but at some point there's something that's actually funny, or like when I was listening to, I know you, I always talk about this and I never
Yeah,
shut
it's
up about
called
it.
Ted Bundy Falling for a Killer, and it's on Amazon Prime.
I think I have seen it because
It's really
the
interesting because it had some of the survivors like appeared for the first time ever or spoke out for the first time ever in the documentary. So that was also interesting to like hearing from their
yeah,
perspective.
yeah, yeah, that's actually more interesting than just talking about what he did or
I
whatever.
don't give a shit about him. Like I
Yeah,
care
I
about the
don't
people who hurt.
I don't give a shit about any serial killer or people
Yeah,
who does stuff
no,
like
and
that, right?
that's where I like I refuse to watch a lot of the media. Yeah, Toya, like I feel that. I feel that too. Like forensic science really interests me as a scientist. Hey, Beauty Jet, welcome.
Hi, welcome.
Yes, and I feel that too. Like I have to break it up with happier things because it can get
Yeah,
extremely heavy, especially if you're not watching something that's like not fiction. But like even if I want to watch Bones, one of my favorite shows, that is problematic. But
yeah.
we
Oh my,
Bethany and I
there
could
are
have a
so
stream about that.
there. I used to freaking love Bones. Like you don't even know. I think we
It's
talked
like a
about this.
problematic
Like
fave for sure.
I think we talked about this. That I used to love Bones as well. But there are some episodes that are so problematic.
So ridiculously. There's some that
Mommy,
I just straight up will.
and funny thing, there's a Chilean channel now that airs Bones super late at night, and Mommy got into it. Like when I was watching it, she wasn't into it because if I remember correctly, I would watch it on live stream on online,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't watch it on cable or whatever. So it was never on mommy's radar. But mommy loves crime procedural blah blah blah. You know those kind of shows. So she saw it that last year they started airing it on this channel, and since it's dubbed, she can watch it. I hate the dubbing. It's so cringy, but I understand mommy not wanting to read subtitles.
Yeah, I can't really do Criminal Minds anymore
Yeah,
either.
mommy watches a lot of police crime, blah blah blah, whatever procedural shows, but she's never been able to do Criminal Minds. Like too much for her. The last crime murder whatever show that I watched was Miss Fisher, which is absolutely freaking delightful despite being about murder.
I love that. Despite being about murder.
Yeah, I mean it's a delightful show. The thing is there's a murder mystery every episode. And mommy would also watch a lot of UK crime dramas, and she loves them as well. But now she's super into Bones, and it's so funny because I know spoilers, and I'm like, please don't get attached to that character because this and that is going to happen. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell you, but don't get attached. Like,
Right, like you might want to let that one
yeah,
go.
because I remember watching this live, waiting for the next episode to come out, and loving all the characters, and that ended up betraying me in the end because the showrunner was on he was on some shit sometimes, so he would come up with some plot twist, and then I was
100%.
like, I came here to have a good time, and I'm feeling so attacked right now. I haven't watched that one, but I think they have it on Netflix. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I'm Chilean, but I hadn't. Oh, hi, Ruthie.
Hey, Ruthie.
So glad that all the peeps are here because this is a party. I'm not the most party person, but You can be a party person on the inside.
You definitely can.
Oh no! What
Oh
happened?
no, really coffee.
Sheep is coughing. Yeah, he has trouble breathing. So
Poor baby.
sometimes he would be like coughing and panting and or oh yeah, my friend would watch
I'm
it. Seriously
curious
watch it
now,
as well.
Maureen, sharing about the costuming. Love me a good.
Yeah, I love a good period drama.
Yes. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for.
I I'm
So
I,
yeah,
I'm a fan of period drama. I mean, some of them are super sad, but
I'm like, oh, I love me a good costume.
yeah.
That is the drama time.
I'm a Jane Austen fan, so I have watched. I mean, I have had to watch the BBC Pride and Prejudice miniseries like online because it has never been aired on TV here, which is I'm
That is
offended.
tragic. It's tragic.
I'm I'm offended. I have watched the movie and I do love it. Like I know other fans don't like it because of a whole bunch of reasons. Like I understand, but it's pretty, okay? Sometimes you
It's
fall for the
pretty, but you
aesthetic.
love it.
Sometimes you fall for the aesthetic. Okay? Don't
Oh my
judge me.
gosh. I know what I can do. Y'all can help me pick out nail polish. I think I'm gonna do Cirque's Evergreen again because I miss it.
That color is I need to do mine. My nails are tragic right now. Do
I
you
let
want to
my
get down? Do you
I
want to
figured
go to the couch? Hmm?
oh the sheepers.
I think he wants
Sheepers
to be on
creepers.
the couch. Maybe he wants to have some water.
Water is important.
But if he has a lot of water, I need to be vigilant because
Because then
we
we
don't
gotta
we don't want the old man to be incontinent and have an accident here.
gosh dang
Right,
it.
Chip? Yeah, I want to go down. I want to go down. But I'm snuggling you. You see he's panting, so I'm going to let him down very gently so his legs are not hurt because the poor thing is old. So
Old man sheep. The cutest. The cutest. Poodles just like
oh, how to get away with
sheep.
Christine? In this house, we have an issue with those Shondaland shows because Shonda pillaged my village, burned my crops, killed my family. I don't know. Like she hurt me emotionally, and I haven't recovered yet.
I feel that. That's an entire mood with some shows. You're just like,
And to top it all off, like
and the Dead to Me show.
who allowed her or her production company to adapt romance novels? She doesn't have the range. I mean, she did Princess Diaries, but that was before she was like, look at me, I'm a genius, or whatever. Old Shonda had the range. Current Shonda, she is too into cheating and death to adapt romance novels. I said what I said.
Nah, I definitely agree with that. I think she loves a good murder too much.
She kills too many characters. She's too into love triangles. She's too into cheating. Romance novels are about the couple, and when romance novels have cheating on them, like romance readers, we talk to each other. We're like, don't read that because it has a love triangle, and I didn't sign up for this shit. Like, you know, even writers do that. They're like, yeah, I was reading this book. I'm not going to say the name of the book because I don't want to be shit to another author, but they dumped a love triangle on me, and at that point I didn't want to root for the hero because he was hooking up with someone else.
Right?
I know
Eating across the
relationships
bike.
are like
Boo.
relationships are complex. The love of your life is not a thing. You can love more than one person, blah 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 blah, but that's not what romance novels are about. So we're not going for accuracy here. Like, be, actually, like, I remember complaining to Shonda on Twitter, and she was very like, "But that's real life, sweetie," to me, and I was like, "But you're writing a fictional show. You're not writing real life. If I want real life, I watch the news, okay?" And she blocked me. She blocked me. When people retweet her, I see a square that says this tweet is not available, and I know I didn't block her, so she blocked me. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a pretty
Shonda can't handle the truth.
she can handle the truth. Yeah, like, I appreciate her for like what she's done in terms of
I'm dying.
like inclusivity and like diverse casting. I appreciate that. But sometimes she's super on her shit. Like, she's like, I wanted to do this storyline, but then this character talked to me and told me, like, girl, they're your characters. You can make them do whatever the fuck you want. They don't talk. They're not real.
Right, like, I'm sorry, what are they saying?
Yeah, like,
Should we send you some help?
like, girl, have you been engaging on the weed
Drinking
while you were writing? Like, what are you smoking? Because that if you're having that kind of interaction with your character, you're smoking the good one. Like, here,
Correct.
maybe you need to ask Shonda. Maybe that would help with your pain as well. Like, and Mo, like, maybe it's super strong medicinal.
Honestly, though.
Yeah, like, what is she saying? Like, when she was like, no, but I wanted to write this storyline like this, but then my character told me, your character didn't tell you shit. You wrote them. They're not
Ma'am,
real
they
people.
didn't say anything.
Ma'am, this is a McDonald's drive-through. What are you saying? Yeah, I don't smoke weed, but I would want some because maybe that would help my hips be less crunchy. Like, it would help with my pain,
Honestly.
and I would be like hallucinating, having weird storylines in my head, and my characters would talk to me. Like,
It's weird. I think it might have an echo when I switched. Yep. Yep. Hold on one second.
I'm sorry, I got super heated there for a moment, but it was a traumatic experience. Okay.
There we go. Is it echoing now?
Yeah. No, not now. Yeah. Like I said, I'm sorry I got a little
Oh no,
heated
now I can't
right
hear
there,
you. Why?
right there.
Oh, there we go.
But it was a traumatic experience. Like, I mean, not getting blocked by her because that was funny, but
Yes.
the rest of the thing.
Camera
No.
focus.
It's so pretty.
Ma'am.
It's so pretty.
Excuse you, camera.
Yeah, that does sound a little intense, Ruthie.
Why aren't we focusing?
The camera is like, that's too pretty. I don't know how
There
to
we
handle.
go.
The
It's like,
camera is
what?
like, that's too pretty. I don't know how to handle that.
I can't focus on it. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. So pretty.
Sherlock Holmes and we have a lot of Sherlock
As I
Holmes
run into it.
today. Like, we have the whole series, starting with I think Eeyore and her softbox have to be the first one,
Honestly.
and then the sneakers, the horse sneakers, the My Little Pony sneakers.
My Little Pony.
Oh no, she is lying on the floor next to the couch. He was probably hot
Oh.
because, like, this couch has a cover so it doesn't get dirty because it's a really light color. And also, I'm wearing fleecy pants, and he was resting super close to me. So, and the weather is nice today, so he was probably getting a bit hot, considering he's really fluffy right now. So all those factors, and the floor is cold. So he also likes sleeping on top of mommy's head, but right next to the wall, like super close to the wall, probably because the walls are cold as well, so he doesn't get overheated. Oh, yikes.
But yes, sir. Okay.
That color is so pretty.
Move that further out. It is really pretty.
It's perfect for Green Gang as well,
I love
because
it so
because
much.
it's a green, and it changes color to other greens, so it's a variety of greens.
Wondering if I should switch this to the other side. This light is not. I'm not loving it.
Hmm. You're having the fight with technology again. My neighbor is listening to music, and all I can hear is like the bass. And it's so annoying because it feels like the apartment is vibrating. I'm like, I can't even tell what kind of music my neighbor is listening to. All I can hear is like we say here, like the punchy punchy, the bass.
Ruthie implanted
Oh, give me a second. I'm going to put on the kettle
And
because
yeah, that
my
is
throat is
that's rough.
misbehaving a little bit. So I'm going to walk like 2 steps to go put on the kettle because the kitchen is right on the other side, and I'll be back in a bit.
Tea is important.
It's the most important.
Obviously. Like, hopefully this lighting is slightly better. Slightly. I knocked stuff over. Don't worry though, it's nothing serious. Hold on, should I find Amy Loves Makeup? I can show you this palette. I want to find some tea music. Do, 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 do. Although that I won't be able to see the chat though. Damn it. I take that back. Most of these shadows, these are from Melt Duans Orbiter. This is from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs. Super, super pretty. And it's actually, I wonder if I can get it to show the hollow. Oh, yes, you can kind of see the rainbow on it, can't you? Right there. If you're kind of seeing that rainbow, but it is black hollow. It's really cool. And then the name is also hollow on it too. On the back. I kind of wish the Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, I kind of wish that name was in the hollow as well. But I also understand, like, I don't know if their logo would be easy to do in a hollow format because of all the little details it has. So I wonder if that was like a design constraint for that. But yeah, this is one of their custom pro palettes. I really, really loved Evergreen. That's the only one I have, and the very kind Emily Hanhan gave it to me, so I cannot
The kettle is
obviously
on.
speak to buying it, but I really love Evergreen and highly recommend I want more. I'm going to buy more thermal colors for sure, at least, because it's so pretty.
It really looks so pretty. Tea will be done shortly. The kettle is on.
Some of these shades are from the palette that must not be named from Melt and the Vita palette. And then the single pans in here are from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs, which is where I have this from.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's really neat. I wasn't showing. Oh yeah, and the little mirror is a bat.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's really cute. I kind of wish it was bigger, but it's really cute.
It's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Yes, exactly.
Did you see Abby's video on her Halloween haul? Where she put that video? I love that video so much.
I do. I love her Halloween hauls.
That little kid is so cute.
This is the Aber Zombie in Ditch Color I was talking about.
That color is so pretty.
Excuse you, ma'am. I asked you to focus.
I don't think I have a blue like that. You know what I'm thinking about for the world famous Mat of the World box? Like there are palettes.
There we go.
Like there are palettes I like, and one like probably a couple, but Um,
Ma'am.
the thing is, uh, I would kind of prefer like a color story created by my peeps with eyeshadow formulas they like.
Yes, that would be so cool.
So I'm thinking, for example, like obviously I'm not going to get it because it's color flop and it's in and the color story I didn't like anyway. But wouldn't it be cool if my LGG peeps designed me a Sailor Moon palette with formulas they actually like?
That would be so cute.
I'm going to
I'm
put that
so down for
on
that.
the back of the world channel. Oh no,
Yes.
Alicia's live?
Oh, that's right. She's been going live earlier.
Oh yeah. She's going live earlier.
Since we've been on for a minute, do we want to hop off and watch her? Or would
Yeah,
you
that
like
would
to
be
continue?
yeah, that would be nice. It would be good for us to go support Alicia because we all love her.
Ta-da. I will leave you with that image.
Yeah, maybe later we could do another live if someone wants to be on. Tomorrow is the crawl.
Yes, it is indeed.
And for tomorrow, I have a different theme. Obviously, I'm going to be doing five. We were almost a thing products, and tomorrow I'm going to explain what I mean by that because I have, I like to compare stuff to
Yes.
situations and stuff. So hopefully it will be fun, and you will be there. It starts at 3 as always, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
think so. Unless we're
So
starting
for
earlier. But
so
these round ones are also from Lunatic Cosmetic Labs here. And those are from the Elvira palette. And I don't know if that's available anymore, but that blush is
I think
also
that
from the
was
palette.
limited edition, but it's pretty. That's so
It's
pretty.
so pretty. I put it in here. I depotted some of my stuff that was magnetic so I could take it with me to Maine. And do not worry, anyone. I was in rural Maine. There were no grocery stores within 30 minutes, if that helps explain to you the remoteness of where I was.
Wow, that's a lot.
So pretty. So a lot of those round ones. So these are Lunatic Cosmetic Labs melt, and then the ones I showed were Lunatic. The square pans are from Menagerie, and a lot of those round ones are from Divina.
Hmm.
But yes,
Those
I
are
can
pretty.
show off my giant singles palette soon. But yes, let's go watch Alicia.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, guys. We'll see you
Everyone, thank you
later.
for coming. I'll see you later. We probably do another live next week, and don't forget the crawl tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm going to press the
Thank you so
button now, like
much.
Emily says. Bye.
Bye, guys.